Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. I know it is super late. That's why I urge you to subscribe and make sure you ring that notification bell that we don't miss any of my videos. The hours are going to get weird. I mean, today I tried to do the video at 10:30, but then I was like, oh, I got to talk about Biden and the 1.5 trillion bill that was just passed at Senate. So I went on the main channel. It's all just a mess. And also I made another video I think you guys might like. I haven't done one of those videos where I like share screen my portfolio along with just like talk about it in a while. So I did that. Actually spent the editing time to do that, and that will be posted on Living with Lucy's on my main channel under Robinhood WEBULL playlist. I think I'll probably upload that tomorrow, so watch out for that one if you want to see what's going on in my Robinhood and FTX portfolio and just everything with Dogecoin. It's kind of like a summary of how I feel about what happened in the overall year of this crazy Dogecoin ride. But enough about Dogecoin. Make sure you are subscribed, ring that notification bell if you haven't already. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and don't miss out on the 5 free stocks you can still get with WEBULL using my link down in the description below. Today we're going to be talking about animals, and also sipping on my 7-Up. I don't think you guys have ever seen this because this is my first time like drinking something like this. I never knew it existed. It's like a limited winter edition. It's pomegranate flavored soda with other natural flavors 7-Up. So check it out. It's super tiny. I don't know why. Maybe it's like old, so that's why I don't taste much like, what do you call it? I don't taste much carbon in this, or carbonation. So it doesn't taste as bubbly. But it's still good. It's like sweet 7-Up. I like regular 7-Up. I actually like Mountain Dew more than this. But I'm drinking it with ice right now. This one, I never knew. There's a lot of things I didn't know existed. I know that there's this new Coca-Cola that I think I talked about on this channel before that I am interested in trying, even though I don't usually drink pop, or I usually don't allow myself to drink Coca-Cola is like the thing that I try to stay away from because I had this Coca-Cola addiction back when I was in school. I would like just drink like a liter of Coca-Cola with cheese puffs and stuff. I had cheese puffs last night if you looked at my Instagram story. But 7-Up, I don't know why. Maybe it's like lighter in color. I just feel less guilty. Like maybe there's less sugar or less chemicals, but it's probably all the same. But yeah, 7-Up, I would allow myself to drink more than I would like Coca-Cola, but I try to stay away from pop as much as possible because when I was younger, I drank way too much. And I felt like that did not do me any good on the losing weight department, which surprisingly, I'm still trying to lose weight, but I just can't. Lately, I've been going through a lot of stress. I need my candy, and if I see 7-Up in the house, I'm going to grab it. I didn't actually buy it. Love Doge SHIB, Doge Lon. Hey there, welcome to the stream. The best soft drink is Rio. I'm not hearing otherwise. Rio. I feel like that sounds familiar. I probably had it. I have had like nearly all the soft drinks. I can't remember. I probably haven't had Rio in a while then, but I trust you. Sure, it's not bad. I love Hawaiian punch drink. Style Cool says I haven't had Hawaiian punch in a long time. Gotta give it to you. I rate the hustle and the work rate. Oh, thank you, Bradista. I'm glad that you guys enjoy these videos. Now, let me take a sip of this. I wasn't kidding on like the sugar high that I've been on lately. So this, my friends, I thought I was born on March 9th when I saw this because this is apparently, it's posted on Twitter by Massimo. You can find it under my likes. Living with Lucy is just the handle for my Twitter. If you're not already following me, please do so. But the liger is a hybrid of offspring of a male lion and a female tiger. Like, what? Never knew this, and is often believed to represent the largest known cat in the world. Imprinted genes may be a factor contributing to the large size of ligers. Who in here knew that a liger even existed? Not me. This thing looks insane. I don't know how this person is feeling okay walking next to a liger. I would not be okay walking next to a tiger or a lion, let alone a hybrid between both. But I just saw this video yesterday on Twitter, and I was mind blown at the fact that I didn't know that lion and tigers, but I guess so many animals do pairings all the time. Like that's why I guess we have so many different types of breeds of dogs that I shouldn't be shocked, but it's just so confusing because usually you don't often see like dogs. Okay, whatever, they just wander around, and like a lot of people decide to do dog breed pairings, and this is like an actual, I guess, business. But you don't really see many people being like, hey, I want to breed my tiger with your lion. Or you would assume, I don't know how the first one became. Like, was it natural? They don't give me much detail here. Was it natural, or did the lion and the tiger find themselves? Or maybe they were forced in, like, I don't know, like a cage, and then this happened. But it looks really scary for some reason. It looks scarier to me, maybe because of the large size. It just looks scarier than a lion or a tiger. I don't know how this person's just so chill next to it. Never heard of a liger. Yes, it is real. You can look it up. I mean, I can only imagine there's probably like any type of species, but I don't know why no one tried to do, or maybe they did try and it didn't work out. Like a flying tiger, like a flying liger. If you add another gene into it, like some animal with wings, or like a dolphin tiger, that would also be really crazy. I feel like it's just a matter of time before all of these things eventually exist. But what I saw today, I think, was crazier. Let's see here. It's under, is it under Instagram? Hold up, my Wi-Fi is really, really bad. But it's the image that you can see through my, oh, there it is, my thumbnail. Okay, this is posted by, I want to say, it's CNN. So on CNN, a rare Wolverine sighting in Yellowstone National Park has been captured on camera. And I'm just like, what's a Wolverine? Because in my mind, the only Wolverine that I know, and I don't know if I'm the only person in here, please make me feel better if you also thought that Wolverines didn't exist or this thing didn't exist. But this is supposed to be a Wolverine. But I thought that the only Wolverine that ever existed was this thing, or this human from X, right? Is it Academy X, or is it called Wolverine? X-Men, sorry. I thought that this is the only Wolverine. And I thought it was a made up character, that he's like a wolf. That's why they call him Wolverine. I had no idea that Wolverine was an actual animal, but yeah, I am today years old once again. Wolverine, an animal. The Wolverine, gulo, also referred to as glutton, Caracaju, or quick hatch, is the largest land-dwelling species of the family Mustelidae. It is a muscular carnivore and a solitary animal. Eats Arctic foxes. Like, so Carlos, the fact that you're saying you're dead, I'm just gonna assume that you always knew a Wolverine existed. Sorry, guys, I've never seen a Wolverine in my life. None of my friends ever talked about Wolverines aside from Wolverine from the movie. So all these years, my entire life, 420 years, folks, I never knew this. I mean, I guess this does look kind of vicious. This one here with the claws and stuff, I guess that's what he was aiming for. But I kept thinking like that it was just wolves, like wolves. So like werewolves in a sense. I always thought it was like he was trying to be a werewolf, or he's like a human, like cross between a human and a werewolf. So that's why he was called Wolverine. Nobody ever told me this was based off an animal. I'm just so annoyed. But anyways, if you read this post over here, a Wolverine was captured on video by a tourist in Yellowstone National Park this week. I guess that's a big deal because you probably don't see Wolverines all the time. I've never seen one. An impressive feat considering a research survey conducted in the park from 2006 to 2009 only documented 7 of them. I'm just making myself feel better about the fact that I've never heard of them, but that's like, that's very little. Only 7 of them from 2006 to 2009. I don't know if it's only 7 of, okay, 7 of them in this park, I guess. It's probably a lot more elsewhere. Park visitor Carl Camp was on tour through the world's first national park on March 5th when he spotted a Wolverine in the middle of the road. As like middle of the road in the winter. Tour guide McNeil Lyons from Yellowstone. Okay, wait, hold on. From Yellowstone Insight Tours also encountered the elusive animal, which was found in the northeast corner of the park between La Mer Valley and Cook City. I mean, honestly, if they didn't call it like a Wolverine, I would think it's friendlier. I might go up to pet it thinking it was like just like a cute little bear looking thing. Just kidding. I don't think I would pet that. But it doesn't look that vicious. It'd be more vicious if it had like a bunch of blood. around the mouth area. But Lucy, where did you go to earlier tonight? Mr. Moore says. Also, I love tigers and ligers. Do they call it? So they call it ligers because they said the male is the father, the lion, and the female would be a tiger. So is it called a tigans if the father is a tiger and then the mother is a lion? Is that how they go by it? Like totally male first. So they like the first letter would be if it's the father, then that's how they take the first few letters. Is that how it works? Never seen a Wolverine, Haruhi says. Thank you for making me feel better. I didn't do that much, Mr. Amore. All I did today was make videos. I just made a whole bunch of videos. Still more to come. Still more to come. I decided to make a video. I was telling earlier in the stream that you guys are going to see a new video with my portfolio, just a update basically on how my Dogecoins are doing. That'll be on the main channel, the Living with Lucy one, under the Robinhood and WEBULL playlist. So I'm just going to be basically showing my Robinhood portfolio along with my FTX, and you guys can see what's. Oh shoot! I knew I forgot something. Hold on. Uh-oh. Give me a second. When I was doing my stream earlier, my alarm went off for FTX and I totally forgot to transfer. So give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Smash that like button as always. Lucy's got to transfer $3,000 worth of Dogecoins again. Okay. 3,000 divided by, it's like 11.7 right now. I could get 25,600-ish. 25,600 Dogecoins. Hold on. Probably going to forget it. 25,600. Okay. Got it. Doge wallet, deposit, copy. My goodness, I wish they could just allow me to set like an automatic feature where I constantly send out $3,000 worth of Dogecoins every day. Okay, that's what I'm doing, but I have to manually do this. I'm like, okay, it's 11:44. Oops, wait, 597. Oops, 59D. There we go. Come on. Okay, done. Submit. I'm like shocked at the speed that I do this. I haven't sent it to the wrong address yet. Do not copy what you see and be careful when you're sending things from one wallet to another, folks. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're done. Now I have to send my clock further down the line. Now tomorrow I have to stay. Well, I usually stay up this late anyways, even though I'm trying to turn. I have my alarm set. I'm probably not going to do well on this, but right now I have my alarm set for the rest of the week at 7 a.m. I'm really, really trying here to change and wake up earlier. So I'm not watching Criminal Minds when I wake up. I'm trying to do more reading, do more research, learn more just about real estate, and then also like trading, like just learning more, period. So I got to wake up earlier for that because right now at this current rate, I wake up, I eat, I do a little bit of reading, and then I'm already have to do like a live stream. So I just don't have enough time through my day. Anyways, 11:45 tomorrow, I will be doing another transfer. So I screwed that one up royally. This is what happens when you try to do transfers during the middle of a live stream or on my other live stream. I totally forgot. Okay, done. That's fine. I live in the UK. The most I see is a daddy long legs. Oh, I've seen a daddy long legs before. That's a spider, right? I've seen that without knowing it was called daddy long legs until afterwards. I tried to kill it. Didn't work, so that's fine. That was actually, I saw it on this, like, this massage chair. And I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, because if I smashed it, it would have gone over the cloth layer of the massage chair, and I probably wouldn't want to clean that up. Now I just see spiders and I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not even going to touch you because I don't want to clean up afterwards. So I usually just let spiders go. But I don't think daddy long legs can kill you right now. I don't think it can. But it had really long legs. So I was told that that was a daddy long legs and I let it go. David, hi Lucy. So we are talking about exotic animals like yesterday. We're not talking about a chinchilla anymore, but these are just the two animals that I didn't know existed in life. So I wanted to bring that up in case you guys are just as embarrassing as I am. But did anyone in here know what a Wolverine? I mean, did anyone in here not know what a Wolverine was, or that a Wolverine looked like this and not like the dude with the claws from X-Men? I think I'm the only one. That's fine. But I swear tigers are the liger and the tigon. That one's like not basic. news, right? Or not basic knowledge. Chinchilla, you're all dressed all like you went out for dinner, Mr. Moore says. No, I did not go out for dinner. I got this for like 17 bucks, I think. This is like a sports jacket, Mr. Moore. Do people go do do the girls that go on dates with you like usually wear this when they go out? But no. This is not what I would wear on date night, but I'm comfortable. It's what I would wear for live streams. It's actually like a running jacket. So I was out for a walk earlier, so I did wear this. I guess I'm a nerd. I knew Matt Gray says. We'll fight a bear and win. Wait, what, Chris? So this will fight a bear and win? Okay, that makes more sense, I guess, why the Wolverine character, they called him Wolverine. I don't know. I feel like a bear could take this, but I guess I have to see like a YouTube video and see what this thing can really take down. It says they eat Arctic foxes. I wouldn't mess with a fox. So I guess it's pretty intense. Are Wolverines almost extinct, endangered? I think Haruki says. Well, judging by the post on CNN, there's not much in the Yellowstone National Park. So I guess it's pretty interesting that they randomly saw one or someone like I don't even know who has the guts to take a video of this. I would probably like run away and take a real. I'll still do it. I think I'm one of those people like I will pull out my phone in a dangerous moment, but I'm not like brave enough, so I'll be running and taking a video. I didn't know there was a liger. I thought that was a joke from Napoleon Dynamite. Got your says. Okay, great. Thank you. At least I'm not alone here with all these new information about animals in the last few days. Hello, Red Dawn. The movie had Wolverines. Good old movie for what's happening now. LOL. Red Dawn. That sounds so familiar. I don't think I've seen that. Is that like an end of the world, World War III type of movie? It looks like a giant mosquito, but it doesn't suck blood. But they only lie for 3 days. They are the UK most poisonous insect. Oh, like the daddy longlegs thing? I'm sorry, I'm eating my Skittles. Talking to you guys. The lemon one. They are the UK most poisonous insects, but they have no fangs to bite. Most pointless creature ever. Aw, so mean. Here in Hawaii, you are considered dressed for the evening. What? Do people in Hawaii just like, I've been to Hawaii. I think people look great there. I mean, they dress, and they're just more chill, I guess. Yeah, more chill because don't just people like wear most dresses because it's like so warm and the weather's so great there. Man, I want to go to Hawaii right now. I want to learn how to surf and then make videos. Red Dawn from the 80s with Patrick Swayze and others. The Russian invade America. Okay. So Russia and America. I don't think that's happening anytime soon, though. I don't think Putin wants to invade us anytime soon. America's not doing too well, which leads me to my next topic. I think I posted this on Instagram, so you might have seen it if you follow me on Instagram. I did a repost and I said, don't open the doors to anyone. So basically, it's this video that went viral, I guess. I love that everybody has like the ring, I guess, or some type of a recording device at the doorbell, which I think is a great idea. I mean, it doesn't stop people from robbing you; they still do, but at least you have proof on record what happened with the ring. So it was recorded, I think, with like the ring device, or maybe they had a camera in the front. I don't know. People never talk about those details, but basically there was like this home invasion robbery where some guy looked completely innocent, was selling candy or something. So obviously this innocent person opened up their door, was trying to buy candy, I don't know, be kind during this horrible economy. And after, I guess, during the process of this person trying to pay for the candy, like a group of people just ran in, like I think kicked the door and just barged in, and then conducted a robbery. So always be careful, especially in America, for robberies. I'm at the point where like I don't think I would have ever opened the door to anybody. Like when I was a kid, I used to have a bat behind my door, like when I lived in an apartment, and My parents left me alone, and if I was ordering pizza with like a friend or like family member who was also like a child, I would just have a bat at the back. Like I was ready for anything. Um, so I would never ever open the door to a stranger. Is the moral of the story here. Don't open doors to people you don't know. And even if they look very innocent, they could be working with a team. I wouldn't even open a door to a child. And I know that sounds horrible, but how do I not know that the child is working with like 100 other people that's about to wreck and rob me? So that's what I wanted to get out there. PSA. My screen locks. Matt Gray says, the kid selling candy tried on his mask, then had second thoughts and left. Don Vergas says, oh, you mean the video, right? So yeah, the guy like put on the mask, didn't have the mask on, and I'm like, he probably just realized that he was being recorded, so it was like a little too late. Well, it's a little too late. You shouldn't have done that in the first place. Like, I really, really hope that these people, just for the rest of their lives, they remember it. And I do believe in karma and like a conscience. And I think people, unless you're just a total psycho, but most people, even if it takes them time, and I know this from personal experience, that if you do something bad, say something bad about someone, maybe you don't feel bad in the moment, but later on in life, even a couple years down the line, you're gonna feel it most likely, unless you're just crazy. Um, so I mean, I feel like these people are all gonna get their karma. They will not be able to, like, even if they get all the money, the jewels, or whatever they rob in the world, later on, I'm 100% sure that they're not going to be able to go to sleep at night easy. Or, the universe will just send them some other unhappy things to be unhappy about. What's up, girly? Just watching you last live. 1.5 trillion LL. Seriously, we're about to be spending out lose in no time. But I want to ask you, tacos or sushi? Oh, great question, Jeff. I love food. I'm very like, just, if anytime you ask me these questions, they're always going to be different. I just don't really like commit to like one thing. So with food, that is. So right now, I think I rather have tacos over sushi because recently I had sushi, but I haven't had tacos in a long time. So for now, I would pick tacos, but I generally pick sushi. If I haven't had taco and sushi for like 100 days, I think I would lean more towards sushi. I love Japanese food. Pasadena KDA is getting listed on Binance, guys. Trading begins today, David says. Oh, nice. I never had KDA, but congrats. That sounds pretty awesome. Lucy, did you do home invasions too? Oh my god, no. I would never. I just think homemade, like, that's just really, really dumb. That's really, like, also, I think the people who commit these crimes, like, they're so surface level. You don't know what someone is like. You can be caught, like, you think you know someone, like you could have a friend, or maybe like it's an inside job, or they think they know somebody for like 3 years, and you're like, oh, their family's like all charming and cute, and like they definitely don't have guns. You would be surprised how many people, at least I've met, that you think are really chill, but in fact, has a bunch of weapons at home. So definitely don't think that everyone out there, you could judge them like, by their cover and think that they're very innocent or don't somehow can kick your butt if you went and attacked them. There's a lot of people out there with a lot of defense at home. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. I think it's really stupid to try and attack somebody and rob their home. Like, who knows? Maybe a grandma sitting at the back with a gun. I would hate to have a bad memory like that in my house, Matt Gray says. I know we don't know what happened to the family. Hey there, Eric Dream Guy. If you don't have to open the door, then you never are able to be open to good things. That's happening sometimes when you go outside, take a chance. But most of the time, it's a good thing. Oh, you're so sweet. No. I'm not saying to hate everyone and never talk to anybody out there. But at the current temperatures of America, I would not. Like, if I lived in the house like that person did, a kid knocked on my door and was like, I'm starving, give me some money and buy my candy, I just won't respond. Like, that's my choice. Call me evil, whatever you want. I'd rather be alive and not get robbed. So no thank you. No thank you to anybody knocking on my door. Don't knock on my door. I don't even open the door for the police. Tomberg says. I think if the police knocked on my door, I might call 911 just to be like, the police is at my door. Can you verify? Living evil joke. I don't even, but because you don't know. What if they're dressed like the cops? What if this is like a sham? I would have, again, not life advice. Please be kind out there and don't close yourselves off to the world. Entertainment purposes only. I'm only telling you from my perspective. You do not have to live like this. It looks like, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, Wolverine scare bears away. The most I see is Daddy Longlegs. Okay, sorry. I know I missed some people's comments. Hey there, Jenny. Style Cool. Welcome, guys. All of you guys on the stream right now. Really appreciate it. I appreciate you more for smashing that like button. Have you all thought about how little the value of things in most people's home? It's pointless. Again, depends on who you know. And certain people have absolutely like, yeah, just, I don't know, man. I think it's just because I personally lived in many homes and I've been to many different people's homes. It's just like certain expensive homes, I would say, like, let's say, $10 million home may not have as nice and expensive of things as you would imagine somebody who lives in like a $10 million house. So like I know someone who's lived in like, or has a $10 million home, and there's nothing. If you go in there, like the most you're going to get is a TV. The couches, the lamps, all the stuff in there is really not worth anything. They don't really have any fine jewelry in there. It's just, you know, like a bachelor life and an expensive home. Then I met people who live in like a $1 million home or under $1 million, but they've got like goods, like passed down, expensive things. So you really just don't know. I feel like it's just give or take. Some people like to hoard a lot of things. Some people like to keep it at the bank. Others may look like their home is very expensive and they are like, it is an expensive home. But they don't keep anything inside. It's also just like, I guess also preference. Like some people are just minimalists. They have a lot of money in the bank, but they don't like to buy anything. And then there are folks who are just hoarders and would like to keep everything, buy 24K gold bars, you know, put it in the safe. Like, and then other people who don't have safes at home. Like it's just all around a total mess. That's why I feel like there's always more inside jobs when like people actually know you. I've definitely heard of stories like that where like people who have been robbed know that it must have been someone that they knew, because for example, if they know your like your timeline, usually like when you go to sleep, usually when you go out, or if like how many people live in your home when you guys all leave the home. So it's like usually an inside job. Of course, like there are people who just watch you, so it's not necessarily an inside job. They've just watched you for a while and assume they know you, which I think is very risky for the part of the robber. I actually remember this story someone once told me, that there's a guy who tried to rob someone and they fell through the roof, and because the roof like wasn't done well, so they thought they could run around the roof, and then they fell through the roof and then got like seriously injured, the robber. So to your DT. Me too, just the house. Henry says, I doubt anyone wants my TV, sofas, cookies. I want the cookies. I don't have jewelry or money at the house. Don't rob me. I forget $1 million home here in Oklahoma is different than a $1 million home in other places, Matt says. The stuff like are impossible to move on open market. Got your says, have you oh wait, Lucy, I was going to buy an actual Doge puppy, but they wanted 4K USD. Oh, Dawn, you're gonna buy a Shiba Inu? That's crazy. I know that, like, I know a friend of a friend that bought a Shiba Inu for like over $2,000. So yeah, they're pricey. That right there is a pricey thing. It doesn't look like a pricey thing, but it is. But $4,000, Jesus Christ, that is really expensive. I feel like certain cats, yeah, cats and dogs, like depending on what breed, they can all go like to the upper 5K tier. What's another dog that's very expensive? Actually, no, I don't know which one's more expensive. A Samoy or a Shiba Inu, but like the white fluffy one. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the cute, ginormous, bear-looking, puffy white dog. That one's called a Samoy, I think. Um, I remember that being pretty expensive too, but I don't know how much it is in comparison to a Shiba Inu, which I thought was 2K, but maybe wherever you're getting it is 4,000. I own 2 Rottweilers, Mr. Amor says. Nice. Aw. My family keeps everything and it's all junk, LOL. We'll help them hoard some junk away. Dan, are you asking to get raw? You're like, come to my house. Get rid of some of this stuff that my parents hoarded over the years. I think it's just the era, especially like a lot of Asians. Just due to the past of like, well, most Asian countries, I think, were really, really poor at one point in time. When I say one point in time, I mean like over 50 years ago. So I think a lot of people just grew up getting used to being poor. So they just want to like hold on, this mentality of holding on to everything they see. Matt Gray here in San Jose, $1 million homes are probably rehab homes in most areas. LOL. Even a $2 million home is just normal looking nowadays. How life has changed. All the homes around me are $1 million plus, Gotyer says, and unless you can find someone safe, all this stuff is worthless. TV used $300, a computer used $800. Robbers are just stupid, Gotyer says. Agree with that. I do think robbers are stupid, not just because they're risking their lives quite literally, you know, climbing on roofs that they may fall through, or robbing homes, which may have a grandma sitting at the back ready to shoot. Like, aside from just that, you're putting like, there's so many other things you can do in life. And I think this is more from like a mental standpoint. Like, once you do something like that, it's going to be really hard to live with yourself, in my opinion, afterwards, right? Because you can't get over the fact that out of all the things you could have done to make money, Tinder swindler included, you chose to do that. So I feel like if it were me, and as much as I hate the Tinder swindler, and if I was forced to act like, if somebody put a gun to my head, they were like, Lucy, you got to be the Tinder swindler or you're going to rob a home of like a bunch of innocent people. I think I'll choose to be the Tinder swindler. And then I'll just go ahead and bring back the money to the woman that I lied to, or the men that I lied to, whatever's. That's still traumatizing, but I think robbing someone's home and like hurting people is just like next level. Now getting someone crypto wallet or account number, that where the money at, but that's the most of ice. And like you said, you would have to know the person inside job. So many inside jobs. Wait, hold on. Matt Gray. Me too. Just in the house. So anyways, love those. Sentimental value is priceless, Bardisa says. I've got drawing from my 4-year-old that I would take over a lot of things and if my house was burning down. Oh my God, that's so sweet. And I agree with that. I think I've always thought about this actually. Maybe everyone should think about this. Like, if you really had to, within 5 minutes, like there's a massive earthquake or there's a fire, like if you, within 3 minutes, you had to pack all your things and run out, like what would you pack? Share in the live stream, please. But for me, it's always been like technology. I would always pick, like, for example, well, my phone for sure, because I would want the data that's on my phone. But also like I would take, what's it called? Like USB drives, and like computer might be too heavy. So I'll probably just take like USB drives that I have, because I have like USB drives of just images. So same thing, like photos, because I don't think photos are replaceable. Everything else really is. Like, I don't really like, for like all the jewelries, or you know, like books and all that. I think those things you can just replace, clothing, whatnot, handbags, that to me, like you could replace it. But my USBs with my videos from like childhood or pictures, I think those are the things that I for sure would take in the first 3 minutes. And then I'll probably still try to take some cash, because you don't know. You don't know where you're going to be headed afterwards. So I will still try to find the cash if I could find any cash at home. I currently have no cash. That won't be a problem. Probably like all my electronics that can't be replaced. So the data inside the electronics, that's important. Bartisa's like, and my kid. Yeah, don't forget your kid, guys. Phone, kids, drawing, laptop. You're like, gonna grab my child's drawing because it's so important. But I forgot my child. Yeah, it's Netflix show. Go watch it. Haruhi says, in a 3-minute evacuation emergency, cell phone, beer, car. Oh my god, beer. If burglars break in my home, I'm joining them. Maybe we can find money together. They come in, I'll be like, I'm sorry, dude. All my money is stuck on Robinhood. You asked Vlad to let me take out more than 3,000 Dogecoins every transaction, every 24 hours. Lucy, have you been, F YouTube's asking, Lucy, have you been heartbroken before? Absolutely. You must have missed one of my streams that I talked about this. But yes, been well, I'm in love now, luckily, happily. The other two times, I would say, yeah, I was in love or greatly infatuated. Love. I would say the other two times that I was in love, I got my heart broken. And then also just infatuation types. Yeah, like definite infatuations, where it's more of just like a crush. Also have faced heartbreak, minor heartbreak though. Now looking back, I feel like the more serious you are, the more you give into a relationship, the more it hurts afterwards. So yes, that's life. The more you are willing to open up to someone, the more you can receive, in my opinion, from that relationship, but then also the more that they can hurt you, or you allow someone to hurt you, because if the things that they tell you aren't true, or people aren't faithful within the relationship, then it's automatically going to hurt. Just people don't like to be lied to. So answer is yes. Lucy, a liger has the fur of a female lion, and the tigons have the fur of a male lion with striped. Oh, okay. So the liger that we just saw is like one color, and then the tigons would be striped color. So then, wouldn't that mean? Wouldn't that mean it is the male that takes over? I feel like, because the liger, they said, was the male, was the father. I mean, not the male, was the father was the tiger. The father was the lion. That's why it's called the liger. And then the mother is a tiger. So yeah, I still feel like I'm just assuming. I don't know, but now I know. Anytime it's striped with the fur of the male, it's called the tigons, striped. Okay, interesting. So whatever, take the first word of whatever it looks like, without the stripes or with the stripes. I've been robbed hundreds of times. I've been bet up, rod at gunpoint. Oh my God, Eric, the dream guy. Oh, I'm glad you're here now with us and you're good. I think you just have seconds to react in case of a natural disaster, David says. Yeah, I know. I say like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna have 3 minutes and I'm gonna take my electronics. I would be like in shock, actually, if there was like a massive situation, like a horrible, I don't know, tsunami of some sort. If there's like water right away, and or you see it coming at you, I don't even think there's time. Yeah, I feel like we all think we can react during these moments, but I probably can't. I'll probably be the first one to just like give up, lie on the floor, just be like, I'm done. That's it for me. Lucy, I have a relationship question. How long do a pair need to be talking or dating in order to become exclusive? Ooh. Mm, Mr. Moore, I think that's a hard one, because it takes two to make a relationship. And even though you, let's say, may be ready after a week, a month, 2 months, for the other person, they may feel completely different. They may want longer time or shorter. So I don't know. I think that's like a question where only you can really gauge with that specific person you're seeing right now. But I will say this. If you meet the person, and after like, this is off my personal experience, so it's kind of how I roll, but within the first 3 dates, And I think if the person still hasn't made up their mind on if they would even consider kind of like taking you seriously enough to try and make it work after 3 dates, hopefully good ones. Um, I think that then yeah, I think for me three. For me, three. So it might be completely different from someone else. But if I met someone 3 times and we had 3 great dates, good dates, and they didn't take me seriously enough to stop swiping, I'll be like, bye, son. That's how I see it. But that's just me. Maybe someone else will feel different. But yeah. And I think if a guy said the same thing to me, like, if you don't want to stop seeing other people, that I'm out, and gave me that ultimatum. And if I found them special enough after even 1 to 3, yeah, like 1 to 3 days, even like one date, if we met and hung out, let's say like a whole day or half a day, and then they were like, you know what, I need you to decide. If I just didn't feel it, I'll be like, okay, bye. But if I really want to give them a chance, I'll say like, yeah, okay, we could just try. Just be exclusive, because being exclusive doesn't really mean it. Like, it's good to be exclusive, right? If you both want to stop seeing other people, you just want to like make sure this works. But also know that if it doesn't work out after you're exclusive, you can always just break up. So I think it's better to be exclusive so you can both kind of provide more into the relationship. Um, and if it doesn't work out, then not too bad. But if they're not even willing to go exclusive with you in the first place, then bye. Plenty of other people. I'll really ask them if they are an investor. So wait, what? Um, wait. Hold on. I turn into a carrot, so much shock, Don says. I turn into a carrot. Um, oh my god, Eric the Dream Guy. I can't believe that too. I hope that person rots in hell. So I hope that answered your question, Mr. Amar. And that it's hard to answer and it's really up to each individual. But I think you can tell, like I said, like if you took the person out on 3 dates and they still can't figure out, or more than that, I don't know, and they still can't figure out if they even want to stop talking to other people and just see you for a bit, then I would be like, peace out. Or just not take them seriously either. Just leave them on the sidelines. Hold on. I got jumped in Tijuana in late 90s. I ran out of money at a nightclub, Henry says. They said, wait, ATM is down the street. Went to look for it. Got jumped. They stole about 40 pesos from me. LOL. I wasn't hurt. What is 40 pesos? Oh my God. That is terrible. 40 pesos. Is that even like, is that like $40 or like less than $40? That's so stupid. Why would anyone do that? I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I'm glad that you're here today and you're alive to be on my streams, Henry. Oh gosh. Yeah, ATMs is a no-no for me. I wouldn't go to ATMs late at night. Definitely dark places where I'm like it's easy to attack. I also don't I mean, you can't control who you're parked next to, like in case the car leaves and then a van shows up. But I know it's like overthinking, but if I, let's say, parked next to a Ferrari, and then by the time I came back to the parking lot and I'm next to two or one giant van that looks sketchy with very, very dark tinted windows that could open up at any time and shove me in, I may reconsider getting in my car. Yeah, that's very careful. Um, you only get exclusive when you talk about it, David says, and you both decide to commit to the other person. Yes, David just gave us the definition of how you're exclusive. But yes, you definitely have to talk about it. And you both have to decide. That's not something where one person decides. But pretty much if they say, I'm not going to see other people, then you're exclusive, right? Like you just both have to agree upon giving it a try and not see other people. If you see other people, that'd be called cheating. Hold on. I usually ask if they invest in Doge, Shiba Inu. I decide from there. Doge check, Shiba Inu check. Did you say you had XRP. There's all of these random check marks. Henry, yeah, the guy that robbed you probably sent you to the ATM so he can follow you. A person tell you to go to ATM down the street. It's a trap, Eric the Tune Guy says. The worst thing about dating is everybody lives by different rules, like when to stop dating others and be exclusive. Some assume you are exclusive, why others don't never go exclusive to you. Mary got your says. I think I get what you're saying, like just how everybody has different rules. That's fine. We respect the different rules. But I think being exclusive is a very like simple question. It's just, are you, well, I mean, if you are monogamous, if you're both monogamous, then it's just like, are you going to see other people? Yes, no. Okay. If you say no, then you're just seeing that one person. It's not very like rocket science. In terms of like marriage and all that other stuff, that's a whole other ordeal, which I feel like should be talked about in the beginning stages, because I've heard of stories where people are just like cool with, ooh, look at what happened to my Skittles over here. Like how a mutation. It touched a grape. But anyways, I feel like there are definitely situations when people, like one person wants to get married, the other person doesn't want to get married, or one person wants to have kids, the other person doesn't want to have kids, but then they get exclusive and then it just gets complicated because they want to be with each other, but then they don't want to move that other step of like potentially getting married or potentially having kids. So I think first off, if is the person monogamous or not, that's one big thing you want to maybe know before you start taking them seriously. And then also down the line, like what are their thoughts? Like if you're really, really against marriage and they're really for it and they need to do it within like 1 to 2 years, also probably a deal breaker. And the kids thing. I think like kids, marriage, yeah. And then like if you're monogamous or not, or like big ones. Been married, been there, done that. It's not all it's cracked up to be, Mr. Amor says. Yes, I'm eating my gummy Skittles. The original. If you would like to see what I'm doing right now, which is just eating gummies, through a video that's not a live stream, you can check out my main channel under my mukbangs. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would be very upset to hear me say that, LOL. Chris L. You sound like a player. Also needing to live together at a witch home. Wait, what? Probably true, Eric. I just told my friends I'll be right back. Your friends should have gone with you. Yeah, wait, hold on. 40 person pesos is $2. Like I was just watching the Criminal Minds episode yesterday where this girl, she was being harassed inside the bar. And then afterwards her friend's like, let's go outside. Like, let's grab a smoke. And then her friend was trying to be all like caring outside of the bar, but then her friend got a call from her husband or whatever. So she just like left her friend all alone outside, and then she got harassed again. So yeah, good friends stay by you. Don't let you walk away on your own or stay by yourself or walk away from you. Love your insights. You're an awesome human being. Oh, thank you, Noel Vargas. I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Sorry, I just saw that now. For me, it's when you move for dating. It's wait, Bradisa says for me, it's when you move from dating to just hang out and wanting to hang out though, and it feels unforced. So many, everyone has different, like, I think views on like what type of relationship they want to be in or how to ask someone to be exclusive. But at the end of the day, you're it's rough because people can say whatever they want to say to you. It's really up to you to do your little detective work and see who you can trust. So what is that guy with the mustache? What's his name? What's his name? I forgot. Peru. Detective Perot, the Death on the Nile, Death on the Nile movie. I feel like you got to be a little bit like that in life, in everything. Hopefully with your stocks and crypto, but also with people. Because I can say like, okay, yeah, we're exclusive, sure, but you have to do your own DD on if you really trust that person. From the Agatha Christie movies, Mr. Moore, why do you ask? By the way, got your says. Okay, Mr. Moore says, how many people in here are married or have been? Yeah, feel free to answer if you want to. Man, I haven't any action lately. My Just walked down the street to the ATM one night. Dawn says, haven't had any action. Wait, I just realized what you're saying. Don't try to pick fights, folks. Um, Also needing to live together and at which home. Oh, okay, I just realized what you said, Henry. So also it's important to know where like you might want to live and then living together. But oh wait, hold on. I saw this meme the other day where I think I shared it with you guys, or maybe I didn't. But I saw this meme where they're like, in this current market with the houses and the lack thereof, it is much easier to leave your spouse if your spouse doesn't like the house that you guys are looking at versus to find another dream home. So if you find your dream house, make sure you love it, and as long as you want to live in it, then buy it. It doesn't matter, you can always find another partner. It's apparently easier to find another partner than it is to find a perfect home that you can afford and bid for and somehow win. I just trying to hide the pain, John says. I have got divorced last year. Bardisa says, have a beautiful kid from it though. So silver lining and all of that. Yes. And please, to whoever is planning on getting married and have kids, definitely rethink before you have kids, because I think like through marriage and breakups and all that, the worst thing is kids. Like, not that the worst thing that comes out of it is kids, but that sounded really bad. I'm like, through marriage and relationships, the worst thing that happens is kids. It's all your fault, kids. No, that's not what I mean. I think the worst thing is when people neglect their children, or like, the children get hurt through a divorce or a breakup, and they always think that it's their fault when it's not. It's just the stupid parents and the stupid people. So hey there, P-Lark, long time no see. Hey there, Tara, welcome to the stream. So whoever, any of you youngins deciding to get married and possibly have children later, you want to if you like had to double think your marriage, you want to quadruple, quintuple think having kids. Because you got to really want the kid yourself, not for anybody else, not for the marriage or anything. Elon had a beautiful, yes, can we talk about Elon Musk and how he secretly had a daughter? Like, what? How does this man have time to have so many babies and like run these billions of dollars of companies? Hold on, let me go. Did he even talk about it? Was he even like, yeah, folks, like, you got punked, I was having babies all this time? Like, he didn't even post about it. No, he didn't post about it. It was Grimes who posted about it. Okay, hold on. Where's that Elon baby post? Okay, so yeah, we talked about this. This is Elon Musk and Grimes secretly welcomed a second child, a baby girl. Hold on. Yeah, Steven Steele posted this. A Grimes interview in Rolling Stone just came out that reveals her and Elon had a second secret baby daughter. Was the first one secret? Was baby X? Was the boy secret? I didn't think it was secret. I thought it was just had a boy. But whatever. It's a second secret baby daughter named Exa Dark Siderel. What is Sider? I can't even pronounce this. What is this? What is Exa Dark? Are you supposed to say this really fast? Is it like one of those things like Exa Dark Siderel Musk? Exa Dark Siderel. Is Siderel supposed to be like Cinderella? Siderel? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know how to pronounce this. Rael. Siderel. I'm just going to call it Exa Dark Siderel Musk. I mean, at least it's easier to pronounce than the password that is baby X. He sounds more like a password. December. Oh, and they had the kid in December. So that's already been a while. For short, they call her Y. And it's like, I mean, I get it. XY chromosomes, I'm assuming. Or maybe he just means like XY. I don't know, like XY, I'm thinking chromosomes. But then maybe Elon Musk thinks of it as like S3XY, like his cars. But then where's the S and the 3? Maybe we're going to go backwards like the Star Wars movies. And then we're going to get the S And the 3 when they decide to have twins later. LOL, Elon loves Grimes, Tara says. Yeah, and like what's with all this? Wasn't there news that they broke up? Right? And I swear, like a while back, we were hearing news of like some other lady that he possibly might be dating, but then now there's like this baby and he supposedly unfollowed her. Like so many questions. Like Elon needs his own TMZ like day. Lucy, that's not his daughter. That's his first realistic robot. What? XY axes. He's making a line graph. Okay, like I was thinking X and Y chromosomes, but then I still think that that would make more sense if the Y was the boy and then the X is the girl for the XX chromosomes and the girl and the XY for the boy. Yeah? No? Too late. Guess what's his third kid's name going to be? I'm going to guess it's going to be S3. Then they can together make sexy. He's smart, Tara says. Yup, got your now just scammers. Wait, Mr. Moore says lots of youngins in here. Are there lots of youngins? I'm making 1 a.m. pancakes you're watching, says. Now, guys, it's very, very late. I don't know. I don't know what got into me, why I'm here this late, but glad to see you guys never sleep either. I'm still going to wake up at 7 a.m., by the way. For those of you that didn't hear me say that, I set my alarm for the rest of the week. I'm going to be waking up at 7 a.m. I don't care how brutal it is. I'm not going to get any sleep. I don't get sleepy till like 3 to 4 a.m. So I'm probably only going to sleep like 3 hours. But I'm hoping that by forcing myself to do this, somehow eventually I'll just wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. I just want to make that my internal clock. It's going to be rough, but I got to do it. I told my wife our first child is that I had to complete trust in her to have kids with her, Matt Gray says. Well, that's nice. I feel like for me, I would have to have complete trust in someone before getting married, or just like complete trust in someone to even stay in a long-term relationship, to be honest. Because I feel like the moment you don't really have full trust, it's like, why am I here? I might as well look for somebody who I can fully trust, right? So that's how I feel. But yes, good thing that you trusted your wife before you had kids. With those dating apps on our and men, most of the females are fakes. I think less than 5% are real, Henry says. The baby is named Y. Why? That's for the baby to ask and for us to never know. David's asking, when did you realize you were in love, Lucy, in your current relationship? Honestly, so my SO, I don't buy it, but to this day, I don't buy it. My SO said that he loved me within like the first month or like the first 3 months. Yeah, the first month. And I was like, I don't believe you. I don't think I said it until like after 3 months or like within the first half a year. But I felt it pretty soon. So within the first 6 months. I felt it within the first 6 months of the relationship. So I guess for me it doesn't take that long. I think I'm a fast, like I can fall in love fast. It just takes me time to find someone worthy because I've been in the merry-go-round of dating, and it just takes a long time, I think, to find anybody I'm willing to even give it a shot to open up to and like try to trust. So I think that's the hard part. Because once I find the person I'm willing to like give it a shot and try and trust and open up to, it becomes easier for me, at least, to fall in love. So I do all my filters in the beginning. That's the more like intense part. It was easy at first till you get burnt out on the BS, and it's hard because nothing compares to what you had, got your says. Aw. I was married 13 years, married young at 20, got your. Well, got your, I'm gonna say, what was I gonna say? There's a saying, there's a saying of some people think you only get like one great love in your life. others who have been in love many times will say there's multiple great loves. I just think that there's over 7 billion people in the world. There's definitely tons of people out there that could make us happy or be your soulmate. So I think whether you lost your love for whatever reason, I definitely think that any of you guys can find someone else. Not that you would need to necessarily. Some people are just happy alone. Or if you had that great love and then you're ready to just chillax for the rest of your life and be alone as long as you're happy, or you want to get a dog or whatever, it's happiness is key. But I don't think you have to be in love to be like a full person. It's something that you should choose to if you want to. It's kind of like the toppings on top of a sundae, but you yourself should be the sundae. Only one Lucy T writes us for now, but maybe there's going to be more. Maybe I'll clone myself in the future. I don't know. There's definitely enough data upon how I speak, all my different reactions through all these soon thousands of live streams that I'm going to do. So I think it's going to be easy to make me into a robot. Your mom goes to college, Chair Spouse says. Wait, what? Can you blame him? Dawn says. Doll, you can't do that. You're not in the army. You need to plan a better sleep schedule. By day 2 to 3, you'll be gassed out. Gotta think of your health as well. Yeah. So the thing is, I know I can't, like, unless I do something crazy like this, like force myself to wake up at 7 a.m. every day, I know tomorrow I'm just going to say I'm going to try and wake up at 7 a.m. again and then just keep sleeping. So the only way, and like everybody's different, but for me, like I have to do something crazy anytime I want anything to work. Like even to this day, I've done this for 2 years now. Remember how in 2020 I told you guys I started to do like 200 sit-ups a day? So I still do that every single day because it's like I have to choose to do something crazy and then stick with it. And then it works for me. So now like I still do that. Now I just have to force myself to wake up at 7 a.m. every day. And then every day it's going to get easier. And I'll just start sleeping earlier every day because I'll know the pain after waking up tomorrow and I'm super tired. Thank you, Tara. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Putin will win for me because I just hate cowards and truth will prevail. Stop killing and give up. Tara says, were you guys talking about Putin just now? You said Putin will win because I just hate cowards and truth will prevail. Stop killing and give up. Tara Bo Henry says hi. People have no idea. Raymond says. So are you saying that Zelensky, so Ukraine president should give up? Honestly, what I want, and I've been telling you guys all this time, is I want an interview between, I think it's Lex Friedman that Elon Musk did interviews with, and also Lex Friedman, I think, knows Joe Rogan. I just want him to do an interview with Vladimir Putin. I don't know if he's going to get that interview. I guess it's kind of hard to reach Putin, but where the whole world is calling him a madman. But I do remember seeing Lex Friedman talk, I think on Twitter or through a video that he had wanted to do like a one-on-one interview with Putin. So good luck to him. Hopefully he can get that. I'm sure a lot of people would want to see that. I just want answers. Like I want to hear proper translation. I want to hear somebody like asking him what he's doing. Like how long you plan on doing this for? Do you want to kill Zelensky? Like, do you not? Like what's happening? What's your end goal for this military operation? Your communication, unity, nurture, trust are important in relationships, Henry says. Absolutely. Communication, I think, is for sure key. Communication. And then I think I'll add on to it that there's always this spark, in my opinion, and some of you may have experienced this, some of you may have not. I feel like it's either there or it's not, and it's like that attraction that keeps you with the person. I don't know. I feel like has to be like that extra thing, like chemistry, maybe, whatever it is. There has to be something with the person that makes them, in your opinion, special. Maybe other people don't see it. And that's fine because they're not dating the person that you're dating. Stop eating sweets before bed. Too late. I have 2 packs, but I've only been working on this one, this whole stream. If you enjoyed this stream, please make sure you smash that like button, folks, and make sure you are subscribed over here at the second channel, The Lucy Show. Okay, you guys, so we were talking about Elon Musk, right? Okay, Chris L says, sit-ups, 200 sit-ups a day. Let's see your six-pack, or at least your definition of a sit-up. I don't know, actually. I think it's, okay, let's call it a crunch. I think it's a crunch. It's like when you, like, you know, when your legs are like this, and then you lay back, your head is, I can't do it here, but your back goes fully flat, then you go up like this, like that. Actually, this is kind of a workout. But yeah, I do that 200 times. But I'm on a yoga mat. So I'm like, you're fully flat on the floor. Your knees are up and your back is flat on the floor. And then you reach up every time. I go cross like this. That's my 200. I think is that crunches? Maybe that's crunches. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I like the green one, Tara says. The green Skittles, I know, so good. But you need to try, Tara. You need to get this, the berry one, I think, because I like the green one for both. But the green one in here is just so weird. I love it. It's called melon berry. I still don't know what the heck a melon berry is, guys. But it's delicious. I don't know. Maybe I haven't had like a melon slushy thing in a while. So it looks just as green as the other one. I've had edible gummies, Henry. I've had edible gummies. I've had what's it called, infused drinks as well. Pretty much everything there is to offer. Edible chocolates, edible gummies. Yeah, I haven't done a mukbang, but noted, Henry. I know your suggestion. Sit ups up the back. Do them hanging. Bring knees up to chest. My back's been great, actually, though. I feel like, honestly, after I've done crunches for the past 2 years, I do it. I've like been stronger, I feel like. So like now I just feel like my whole body works better than before because my so much stronger than before. So any activities that I do, walking, running, doing sports, I can carry myself out better because my core is stronger, if that makes sense. So it's like things I didn't used to think about, but even like holding like a heavy pan, I'm capable of doing it better because my core is stronger. So I'm definitely really glad that I chose to change up my life. Thank you, Tara, for the sticker. How's it going? Is that what I look like to you guys? The pair? If I do my crunches or sit-ups. Thank you, Henry Beadle Jr., for the pair sticker. I love it. Those are crunches, Dan says. Okay, then I don't know what a sit-up is. So yes, folks, I've been doing 200 crunches. Maybe that's less impressive than the 200 sit-ups. But it's 330 here in the East, homie, and can't sleep because this drunk Raymond gummy Skittles, one in. Yeah, I started this pack yesterday, and there's this much left. So I've been eating way too much sugar. This might be the cause of why I can't sleep till 4 a.m. every day. But it also might be the fact that I also add ice cream to this. And I watch Criminal Minds. Which I'm gonna go and see like in 2 seconds after I'm done reading some other comments. Reed is waiting for me. Criminal Minds, folks. You doing live at this late? Hey there, MD. Yes, I know. It's weird. It's weird to be doing a live stream so late. The market's gonna be open in like 20 minutes. I can see how low DWAC goes. Yeah, no, there's multiple real girls on Tinder and Badoo Trust. I've met them. You just don't know how to advertise yourself, Chris L says. Okay, more relationship advice I see. Honestly, guys, any of you guys like looking for relationship advice? I feel like when you meet the right one, I know that sounds cheesy, but I do feel like if you meet the right person, it should just be smooth. Or like it's gonna be smooth. Yeah, I think the right person will make all your nervousness and all your confusion on how you should talk to them, if you're exclusive or not, all just kind of be easy. They'll make, and that's like what a relationship should be. Like a true good relationship, in my opinion, they're like your best friend. It's like best friend set on fire, not like literally, but like a passion with your best friend. So you can do anything, you feel comfortable enough to say anything. So even if you find it like awkward asking them like, are we exclusive or are we not? It should be very smooth in the sense that, you're just comfortable talking about things. That's the way I think it should be. So hopefully you guys find a good enough relationship in the future to just be chill. Thank you, Haruhi. Thanks for the super chat. I dare Tara to do 200 sit-ups every day. Or you mean crunches? Because I don't even know what a sit-up is. I do only planks, Tara says. Nice. I need to do more of those. I was doing planks like in the beginning of the pandemic, and then I just got really lazy. So that's also the problem with like, I think putting like tying myself down to doing 200 crunches a night is that I'm not really adding more to it. Whereas people who choose to follow, let's say, one YouTube tutorial today and then go to the gym the next, they're constantly doing different things. So you can like improve other parts of your body. Whereas for me, I'm like, have not been doing any weights for my arms. I haven't been doing anything else. I watch Pamela Reif, like I think she's German, this German girl on YouTube. She's so good with like her high intensity like hit workouts and all these different types of like dances and workouts. I used to watch her. Then lately I've just been really lazy, so I haven't been watching her. She makes me feel bad because I'm here doing this and then she's out there like making YouTube videos like super jacked. I made too many pancakes. Oh my god, you make pancakes. I haven't made pancakes in so long. Now probably want to make pancakes tomorrow. Lucy, 200 reps is one set. See, I don't even know. I guess. Yeah, I just do 200. I just do 200 crunches and that's it. Mel, I just do 200. I don't add any more to it. I'm total lazy couch bum. I can't plank. My stomach touches the floor, Don says. Yeah, I don't know. I think it still counts as a plank even if your stomach touches the floor, right? As long as this part is held up to a certain extent and you're feeling the stress in your belly, just move to the poor area and get a good job. The girls will find you. Not financial advice, Jeff says. Wait, what? You want to move to a poor area and get a good job so the girls aren't those called gold diggers? LOL, I make planks only, Tara says. Okay, so at least you're committed to one thing. Like I'm committed to crunches. Speaking of which, I've got to do because it is super late and I'm gonna go and watch some Criminal Minds while doing my crunches. So take care, folks. It was fun. Thank you so much for all of you guys joining me on these crazy late night live streams, watching me eat Skittles and drinking my 7-Up pomegranate, talking about Biden Wolverines and Elon Musk's baby girl. But honestly, congratulations to Elon Musk. It's just lovely. I remember having a conversation with someone over the phone. This is for work, just like chatty purposes. But I was like, oh, did you want like a boy or a girl or something? And I remember they corrected me and they're like, you shouldn't ask people if you want a boy or a girl because a lot of the times people want a boy and a girl and oftentimes they don't get that. So it's kind of like a touchy-feely subject. So I'm happy for Elon Musk that he's had so many boys and now he's finally gotten a girl. Now I don't ask people like, did you want a boy or a girl in case they think about how they could have had like a boy and a girl and then they end up getting like 2 boys or 2 girls or whatever. Yes, he has a girl. Good night. All right. Good morning. Good night, everyone. I am going to crunch away. Take care. And I will see you guys soon tomorrow on the main channel. Bye.